What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Today is Monday, beginning of the week, but we all gonna get through. Hope all my subscribers are doing well. Y'all having a good day. Whether if y'all at home, work, in y'all car, whatever y'all doing, to take the time out to listen to this content. Kevin Hart. Now, my subscribers pretty much know how I am when I talk about certain things, especially with certain celebrities and my point of view and how I look at things. Kevin Hart. I took a little bit, y'all. I took a little bit of time to take a look at a little bit of his stand up on Netflix. I even looked at a couple of bloggers and just, other people that just decided, they wanted to put their opinion out, including myself. Kevin Hart fans, these are the people that I'm I'm going to say allegedly, speaking about from what I've listened to. Let me put that on hold. So I take a look at the stand-up. I'm going to get back to that. I take a look at the stand-up just a little bit because I ain't get all into it. I'm not going to be vicious with the word trash because I've heard that a lot last night, that his stand-up was trash, allegedly from other people. Even his actual fans that actually support him and follow him on social media, a few people were saying it was trash. Some said that they liked it or it was okay, but a lot of people were saying that it was trash. I took a look at it, and I took a look at bits and pieces of it, and I'm listening to the audience of how they're reacting to what he's presenting out. They actually even let you look at the audience. It's a small audience, it's not a big audience. I understand, due to the pandemic, allegedly the stand-up was at his home, allegedly. That's fine, I'm not even worrying about that. But they you can see they let us see the audience was very small. And I'm examining, and I'm paying attention. So I'm looking at the audience, and they're just busting out laughing. They're busting out laughing like so hard of the littlest jokes that that he's saying. And I'm saying to myself, okay, it's not that funny. I know if I was there, I probably would have chuckled a little bit, but I would not have been falling out my chair. I'm not going to say falling out my chair, but they were like laughing hard enough to where they were doing a lot of body movement to jokes that I just felt like it just wasn't that funny. I turned it off. I didn't look at the whole thing. I just looked at bits and pieces. And Kevin Hart fans, I know y'all gonna be very upset at me. That's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, including me. You can even comment as well at the ending of this video. But those jokes were not that funny. If you run that stand-up back, you can see, once they show the audience, and you can hear that it's just exaggeration on the laughing. It's just not that funny. It's not. And I would have admitted, if it was hilarious, if I wanted to make content about it. But no. No. I ended up turning it off, and I just was like, you know what? I got to make some content about this. I did take a look at a video that he did to respond. My point of view and my thoughts about that, my opinion about that. Allegedly, he wasn't even pressed about the responses that he was getting, back, saying that he was trash and all of that. My thing is, if you're not pressed, why even come out? If you don't care, allegedly you give 0 fucks through your video, why even come out? Chill. You got paid, you got your check, chill. Why even come out to express anything or express any type of emotion to the public if you don't care? Now I'm gonna be quiet on that. if you don't care and you're not pressed about it, you're not going to make a live video about it, and you're not going to explain the whole concept of why you did the stand-up. I'm not saying Kevin Hart is not talented. He is talented in what he does, but in my opinion, he's Hollywood funny. You know, I'm a Cat Williams fan. You know, Cat Williams to me is more hood funny. Kevin Hart is for Hollywood audience. Cat Williams is for hood audience. Not saying I'm praising hood and this and that and I'm in the streets, but I just feel like I can relate to that better. And he be having me crying laughing. He do. And you know, just I can look at an old stand-up right now. Every day I'm hustling. I know y'all remember that if you're a Cat Williams fan, or even if you're not, I know you've seen it a couple of years back. You know, those stand-ups are classics and they're funny. In my opinion, no. Kevin Hart is not funnier than Cat Williams. He never was. But, you know, a lot of people think different, and that's fine. But I see different. I always have. I'm a Cat Williams fan. Cat Williams, hey. But I'm a Cat Williams fan. Always have been. Kevin Hart, you do what you do. You've been in movies. You're doing the comedy. But I just feel like you coming out with that video, if you weren't pressed, allegedly, why come out? And another thing that I want y'all to pay attention to, if y'all happen to look at the video or happen to run up on it, type it in and, you know, pull it up. You know, a lot of people were saying, oh, they didn't like how he was talking about how his daughter had whole tendencies, allegedly. You know, the things that she were doing or whatever in the joke. You know, he did explain he wasn't saying that his daughter was a hoe, but what she was doing had hoe tendencies. Okay, I understand. He explained that. I understand that. But my thing is, on the video, you say, allegedly, you know, I had to ask some of my hoes, was it appropriate for me to say that? Now, I don't know if that was a joke. Personally, I don't think it was a joke. And being that I don't think it was a joke, why the hell would you say that? To make people even think. But you know what, though? It probably flew over a lot of people's head because they're focused on what you're actually saying and what you're talking about. And what you're talking about is the stand-up. So people are looking past maybe what you actually said, but I listened to everything what you said. And I'm like, he even asked some of his hoes, first off, why do you even have any? You know, you a married man. So it's like, you know, I thought about that and I'm like, hold on. So, you know, that's something to think about too. I caught on to that. But listening to a lot of people videos, and a lot of people videos are Kevin Hart fans. They were saying it was trash. And, you know, once I took a look at it and looked, you know, I looked at bits and pieces. I'm like, nah. Then you make a video saying you don't care what people think about wanting the old Kevin Hart back. Like, what kind of mess is that? That's not letting the fans know that you're concerned or that you care. You know, you basically threw out there you don't care, but you do care. Because if you didn't care, you wouldn't even have threw the live video out to explain anything. And don't forget what I said about I had to communicate with some of them hoes. I'm just saying, I picked up on that. I ain't let that fly over my head. If that was a joke, that wasn't a good one. But yeah, getting off that, it could have been rushed through. Maybe he was just trying to throw something out, get something out, just to get something out. You know, it's a pandemic. I don't know. But I do know that allegedly a lot of people are saying it was trash. I'm not going to say the word trash, but maybe it could have been better. Maybe it could have been better. That's my personal opinion about it. You guys can comment. Tell me how you feel about it. I know it may be some comments that I may not agree with, but that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But that's my personal opinion. You're not pressed, you wouldn't make no video about it. And that's period. Kevin Hart, Hollywood funny to me. You're for the Hollywood audience. I've always felt like that. Always. I'm not saying you're not talented. But are you in my top charts? No. And then again, who cares about what I think? But, again, I'm giving content and, I'm talking about the situation and it's just crazy. Like, said that nigga stand-up was trash. And, I don't know. Maybe he need to reevaluate. Get some things in order. Start off fresh again. But I do know in that video, to me, in my opinion, his attitude was very cocky. Like, like he untouchable. Like, come on. Your fans are who also helped to make you. Don't forget that, So it's like, don't get too cocky, If they like and love the old you, there's nothing wrong with that. I just felt like his response to that was very, how should I say? I don't know. His response wasn't genuine enough for me to say, you know what? Okay, I feel what he's saying. Nah. He just may need to do another stand-up. Reevaluate some things. But I know allegedly this recent stand-up wasn't cutting it. You ain't pressed. You shouldn't have made the video. You should have just chilled. Move on to something else. Work on something else. So his fans allegedly seem very upset. I'm sorry y'all upset, but Cat Williams is way funnier. Go back and take a look at them videos. He need to come out with a stand-up. But Cat Williams ain't for Hollywood. He's not. He's never been. He's just not for it. So yeah. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else to say with to this situation? Like, it's crazy. Kevin Hart, you should have just chilled. You made your money off that. Chill. Work on something else. Do better. Because the feedback to this, allegedly, won't cut it. It just wasn't. So you guys, don't forget to turn that bell on when y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Please comment, because I want to know how y'all feel about it. I really do. I want to know how y'all feel about it. And don't forget, don't let that part what I said fly over y'all head. Just think about that. Why are you even saying that? That's what I was thinking when I heard him say that about the whole part, them hoes. But, I'm a Cat Williams fan. Sorry, y'all. And this ain't even trying to give Kevin Hart any disrespect, but it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, you guys. See y'all later. Peace. Mwah.